Hi, in this session I want to talk about diabetes. And as you know, diabetes is a problem of having too much sugar in the bloodstream and the cells not utilizing it. And there's a couple of different reasons for that. One of them may be you're not producing enough insulin because you're overloading the body with sweets and carbohydrates, which turn into sugar. Literally almost everything you eat, including protein, turns to sugar, because sugar, or actually glycogen, glucose, is what your body runs on as fuel. So your food does either one of two things for you: builds you up, maybe three things. It provides fuel and or breaks you down and lays the foundation for aging and disease based on whatever it is that you're eating. That's why I always recommend an organic diet. However, and I was going to say, lots of fruits and veggies. With diabetes, not so much a lot of fruits, but certainly veggies. And when it comes to your grains and things of that nature, whole 100% carbohydrates, none of the empty grains, which will convert to sugar very rapidly and give you a blood sugar increase. So what that does is it may overwhelm your pancreas and not be able to produce enough insulin to have you metabolize and utilize all that sugar in your bloodstream. The other thing is, depending upon how well nourished you are, there may not be enough chromium, enough zinc in your body, enough vanadium in your body to help your body on one level manufacture the hormone insulin. So you may have an incomplete hormone so that it cannot function, and then your body becomes insulin resistant. So a way around all of this is with these nutrients that, and some of them I just mentioned, the zinc, the chromium, vanadium. I would look at these herbs, gymnea, golden seal. Golden seal is really fabulous, not only for lowering sugar, but you have to be careful with it because it will kill any kind of bacteria. Certainly in your intestinal tract, it could affect your intestinal flora. At any rate, really re-examine your diet. Consider eating nopales, which is something that they use in Mexico. And the reason they consume that as a vegetable is because they know that the cactus leaf has a molecule that the body identifies and utilizes as insulin. So that helps with diabetes as well. If you have a diabetic ulcer on the ankles, on the butt, on the legs, anywhere, raw granulated sugar or honey, pour it into the ulcer. What's happening, and the reason for the ulcers is because there's so much acidity in the blood that the blood is kind of pooling, not circulating very well, maybe too thick, and so the cells are dying. They're not getting any fuel, and that's what the ulcer is the beginning, showing you. So by feeding it topically, you will close up the ulcer, which obviously what you also want to do is exercise, get that blood circulating. It's vital that you do that. From a symbolic point of view, what diabetes represents is not being able to allow yourself to enjoy the sweets of life. However it is you think the sweets are. They could be material, it could be emotional, it could be spiritual, it could be social, but on some levels, maybe multiple levels in each aspect of the self, that you are denying yourself the sweets. You may not feel that you deserve it. You may feel guilty for enjoying it. You may feel that the material pleasures and sweets of life are unspiritual. They are if you indulge too much. Universal teaching, everything in moderation, and my favorite, excess leads to rejection. And that's what's happening here. There's such an overindulgence that on some levels, because you don't feel you're entitled or worthy, that you stop being able to process it symbolically. And symbolically, it's the sugar in your bloodstream. So allow yourself more balance. Really re-examine your indulgences and not only in terms of food, but in terms of material acquisition. Take a look at what's happening to you from a physiological point of view, because remember, your body is a reflection of your thoughts in action. As Buddha said, we are what we think. With that, re-examine everything. Put yourself in a place where you can enjoy the sweets of life, and take a look at all of those nutrients that I mentioned, and see if you can't find some comprehensive products out there that will address your sugar metabolism, and that way support it so you can process, manufacture insulin more effectively, and process the sugar so that you can maintain normal levels. Anyway, hope that helps you. And again, you can always go to the Disease Symbology Handbook for more, because these little tapes, I obviously can't tell you everything I know, because no one's going to sit around and listen that long. But some of you like to read. At any rate, there it is. And you can always reach me here at CUTAteachings.org should you have any questions. Thanks for listening. Thanks for stopping by and taking time out of your busy life. And hopefully I've inspired you to really re-examine things and allow yourself to enjoy the fruits and sweets of your life. Take care and God bless.